like to just give a nice round of applause for Eunice.
Alright, so I'm kind of nervous, so I'm just going to get into it.
Go ahead, girl.
When I was growing up, my siblings and I weren't allowed to go outside because inside was our only option. And the small black and white TV with only 6 channels was our only form of entertainment. But we all knew that at any point in time, our father would walk into our room and say, "It's prayer time." To the sound of irritated groans and rolling of eyes, we didn't appreciate the profoundness of prayer time. Because we knew we had no choice but to turn off the TV, quit watching The Simpsons, or the belt would come find us. See, my father named the belt the Big Black Biter because it would bite you when he would swing it. See, he had to take his biggest leather belt as his last option to force us to spend time with God. Now, as we got older, we each went our separate ways in life, and we each got to know the profoundness of prayer time, and that prayer time is just a conversation and intimate time with God. See, we didn't appreciate it at that time because we hated prayer time. Prayer time cut into our fun time. Prayer time got caught into our cartoon time. Prayer time cut into the playtime that we had to force ourselves because we weren't allowed to go play outside. See, our neighborhood wasn't safe like that. But I kind of wish he told us what prayer time really meant. I kind of wish he told us that prayer time was the key. I kind of wish he told us that prayer time unlocked strongholds and calmed the storms and commanded the demons out of your life. See, I kind of wish he told us what prayer time really meant and the profoundness of what it meant to unlock doors, to cast out demons, to stop storms, to command problems. I kind of wish he told us that prayer time would seal your victory even before the battle got started. See, we didn't know all these things about prayer time. We just knew at the time that prayer time would cut into our cartoon time because we didn't really go anywhere, and watching TV was our only time. But he didn't tell us that when the cartoon is over and you start to grow up and real life starts to happen. He didn't tell us that prayer time would bring miracles. Prayer time would bring that rent check when you thought you had no money in that bank account. Prayer time would save you from car accidents. He didn't tell you that prayer time would cast out cancer and heal marriages and mend broken relationships. He didn't tell us that prayer time is like the thread that takes 2 cloths and sews them together. I wish my dad had told us the profoundness of prayer time because I would have done it sooner. But see, as a child, no one likes being told you have to turn off the TV to come pray. I kind of wish they told us that prayer time is that intimate time when you not only get to talk to God, but you get to hear his voice clearly in the midst of the chaos where he gives you that clarity. It is prayer time. So I'm going to do one more. This one is called Note to Self. Note to self. You are better than the status quo. You will rise above the fray. Stop trying to wear normal because it never fit you anyway. The one who hires you owns your time. From the moment you wake up to get ready for work to your AM commute upon arrival, there is a $sign above your head. Your creativity is limited to what the bosses want, what they say you can't do, what they say you can do. And the fear of getting fired, it haunts you. The bills gang up on you because they know you don't have enough money. Bill collectors, they know you by name. But what if I told you, not everybody is meant to be a worker. Not everybody is meant to run the rat race. Not everybody is meant to punch punch in and punch out on the clock that owns your time. See, what if I told you that being a worker was too easy and there's no security in jobs because there's no such thing as job security? What if I told you you were meant to build and be an entrepreneur? You were meant to own your time. You were meant to exercise your creativity the way that you were supposed to. You were meant to fit outside the box because the box was never meant for you. You were meant to break the shackles of the 9 to 5. You were meant to walk the time you want to walk. You were meant to hold your head up high. You were meant to come and go when you please. And you do not have to ask permission if you want to raise your children for a few years. See, you were meant to own your own life. You were made the head and not the tail, but we seem to walk with our tails up and our heads down. We seem to put on other people's uniforms. We seem to punch in and punch out and make our boss's dreams come true while our own are on the back burner. See, it is not easy being an entrepreneur. You will grow broke. You will be laughed at. You will be criticized. But you will build your own security. You will work harder than you ever had to work in your whole entire life. And when you are done, you will kick up your feet. You will relax. You will not have to sit in traffic on behalf of someone else. You will not have to answer to someone else about taking time off or getting a raise. You will raise your own head. You will walk your own path. You will be an entrepreneur.
Yes.
I guess you were talking to me. Yes, you were talking to me. That spoke to me. All right, so can everybody please give her another round of applause? I love that. That was awesome.